how to set up ice fishing 101. First up, you're gonna need a spud bar when you're on the ice. This checks the ice for you, make sure that everything is all safe. Typically, when you're on the ice, you're looking for about 4 to 5 inches of ice. That's a lot. Next up, we've got the ice auger. Now this will get you through the ice. This is what you need to get through the ice to get to the fish, all right? You'll need to bring this with you. Typically, the spud bar, you only need early or late ice conditions. Since it's a little late ice, we're gonna bring the spud bar. Next up, these are optional. Lawn chairs, just to make sure, you got somewhere to sit. Finally, we got the 2 tackle boxes, and you cannot forget the ice rods. This is what, you catch the fish on, and bucket sit on with a scoop. This scoops out the ice hole for you. Make sure everything is all clean, and we are ready to pack up and get on the road. Also, when you're bringing all this gear, you typically want a toboggan. This is just a bigger sled. It's, big enough to hold all my gear, and I just put it in the bed of my truck so that I'll be ready. Because if you're carrying all this gear separately, it's very hard to take out on the lake. So a toboggan really cleans this up, and it's very helpful for when you're on the ice. All right, guys, we've made it to the lake. Lake is just down there. But first, we gotta make sure the ice is safe. So we got our spud bar, we got our auger, we got a measuring tape to make sure the ice is safe. Obviously, you want about 4 to 5 inches, so we're gonna go measure the ice right now. When you're spudding out, you always want to spud in front of you, just to make sure each step in front of you is safe. You don't want to be spudding where you're stepping, because if that's not safe, you're just gonna fall through eventually. Alright, we got our whole jug. You can see how thick this ice is. We're going about 14 inches of ice. That's plenty for ice fishing. Could have even taken my truck out on it. Alright guys, so now that we got our ice house set up, we got my ice rod, and this is set up for walleye when I was on the river. But we're not going for walleye today, we're going for rainbows, brown trout, maybe even lake trout if we get on some. And typically, they don't really take this. They like more of a finesse presentation in the winter, going with a little tungsten jig that's black. This Pactola has great water clarity, and great water clarity, typically you put darker colored things to make it stand out more. So we're just gonna set up with this on the 30-inch rod. It's a medium light, good for trout, some pike. I mean, really anything can get on this rod. So this is the finished product, a little tungsten jig, black soft plastic, and we are ready for ice fishing. So that's how you set up for ice fishing, and all you got to do left is just to drop the jig in the hole. So I hope you guys learned something from this video, and next time you guys are out in the hills and it's winter, you guys can go ice fishing. And just like that, you can catch a fish as big as this one. Back in the water she goes. There she goes. She's off.